My name is Chris Barry, and I use he, him pronouns. As the parent of 2 trans children, I am honored to introduce our special guest this evening. The HRC Houston Dinner is an opportunity to highlight prominent LGBTQIA+ individuals within the public spotlight who are open about their identity. Like every community, we are a spectrum, and we celebrate those who, by living openly, advance the public's understanding of our community's diversity. Alexandra Billings has been fearless in breaking down barriers throughout her career. As an award-winning actress, activist, and teacher, her roles are unflinching and give an authentic voice to a community that is often underrepresented. And she can add author now to that list. Her book, titled This Time for Me, a memoir, was published just a few days ago. All right, everybody, please join us in welcoming the incredibly talented Alexandra Billings.
When you're weary and the road is dark, and I'll guide you with the beating of my heart. And if the cow break and the help don't come.
Oh, how kind. Thank you so much. Have a seat. I'm not Bette Midler. Thank you so much. It's hard to get me out of the house these days. I'm so used to the quarantine. I love sitting around, you know. 2 weeks ago, I just celebrated my 60th birthday. I know. Yes, you can applaud the old girl. I love when people applaud when I tell them. Listen, here's the thing. Before I get into the meat of what I'm going to tell you. I never write anything down, so I'm not reading anything. I also don't have any cards in front of me. You know, every time I go speak somewhere, they always ask me, now we need to do you do the teleprompter? And I go, no, no, no. Do you have any cards? I go, no, no, no. And every single time I do that, whoever is throwing the event goes like this. They have no idea what's going to come out of my face. And neither do I. So I celebrated 60 years on the planet, and I'm very, very excited to be here because I love all of you so much, and I love this organization, and you are my family, and so I feel like I can talk to you like you're my family. Don't applaud that, because I'm pissed off at you. Did you see the trans children in this room? Did you see them? How much do you think they're worth? What are their lives worth to you? How much money do you think you would give to save one of them? How many checks can you write? I began my transition in 1979, and I spent time in jail. Many, many, many nights in jail. Because people really hated what I was. They thought I was a fad or a fetish or a costume or an idea or a philosophy. And what I was triggered them so badly that they had to design laws to keep me away from them. They don't hate us. You have to stop using that word. They don't hate us. They don't know us. How could they hate something they don't know? They're terrified of us. Terrified. Because they don't like our freedom. I don't know if it's because they're not free. I don't know if because they've been free and they're back in prison. I don't know if that's self-designed. I don't know why. And we can spend hours talking about science and chromosomes and all kinds of things, and they will combat that. And we can spend hours talking about philosophy and ideas and kindness, compassion and inclusion, and they will combat that. I know you're working hard. I know that. I see it. I saw the thermometer. Great thermometer work. It's not enough. It's not enough. When these children go to school and their parents are dragged out of their houses, that thermometer doesn't mean shit. Whatever it is that you're doing, it's not enough. If you're writing letters, you're not writing enough letters. If you're talking to people, you're not talking to enough people. If you're making signs, the signs aren't big enough. If you're taking up space, you're not taking up enough space. The end of something is always the beginning of something else. Gertrude Stein said that. It's my favorite quote. The end of something is always the beginning of something else. This right now, humans, is the end. I'm done. And you need to be too. I'm not just angry. I want revenge. And my revenge is righteous. It is righteous revenge because it comes from faith. I know the path that I am traveling right now is the righteous path. It may not be the correct path. It may not be your path. It may not even be the right path, but I know, I have faith as I stand on my own 2 feet. It is the righteous path, and history has proven me right all along. I am a 60-year-old mixed race trans woman who has lived through heroin addiction, cocaine addiction, pill addiction, booze, homelessness, sex work, and AIDS. This is my second pandemic. And all of my friends, I don't know about y'all, but all of my friends are gone. All those people are gone. All those bright, beautiful, fabulous, glorious, enigmatic, fantastic women are dead. I buried my best friend. I wrapped her up in a sheet, put her in the back of my car with my friend Gloria, drove her to the emergency room exit of the Cook County Hospital in Chicago, Illinois, and dropped her dead body off because they would not put us in the ground. When COVID came, in a year, we had a vaccine. Do you know why? Because AIDS was killing all the right people. But when the white, cisgender, heteronormative people got the disease, we got that vaccine, didn't we? Yes, honey, we all got well. We may have been shut up in our houses with our Netflix and our Hulu and our kitty cats, but we all got well. I'm not well. There's no cure for what I have. The end of something is always the beginning of something else. This is the end. This is it. I know you're working. I know you're doing great work. You have to do more. You have to give, not just until it hurts, until the rage and pain inside you is so large, so big that it radiates a light. That's how much you have to give. Because I want you to reach into your checkbook and then walk over to one of those trans children and say, "I'm sorry, honey. I'm sorry. That's all I can afford." The end of something is always the beginning of something else. Let's talk about the beginning of something else. Let's talk about what to do. I cannot give you a list. I am so tired of people coming to me and asking me how to be an ally. I can't tell you how tired I am of this conversation. Think of it this way. Let's solve the conversation right now. You have a home. You have people who go in that home. If someone is hurt in your home, what do you do? What do you do? Answer me. What do you do when someone's hurt in your home? What do you do? Right. Help them. Help them. Help them. Any way you can. no matter how much it costs, no matter how it feels, no matter what you're giving up, no matter what you have to lose, no matter what you leave behind, no matter how many people drop dead in front of you, no matter how many you have to pick up, no matter how many you have to carry, throw over your shoulder, and continue walking forward when you have had no water, no air, no freedom, no time, only death in front of you. You have got to help. I believe in you. I really do. I always have. I'm not an optimist. I'm not one of those people that thinks everything's going to turn out great. I don't believe that's true. I believe everything's going to turn out. And it usually does. What I mean is, nothing stops. These people that have designed all these bills, they're winning. We're not winning. We're losing. I've had more losses than I care to count. I know a loss when I feel one. We're losing. But let me say this. We have not lost, because there is something else. There is faith. You live on a planet, literally a spinning blue rock, being hurled through space, held up by nothing. That's the thing you live on. I don't care if you believe in Jesus or Allah or yourself or science or these fabulous shoes I'm wearing. Can I just say I'm wearing really fabulous shoes? I know. I just want to say for a couple of seconds, Chanel, thank you. Whatever you believe in, that is the honest truth. If that's true, and it is, and a part of you is a part of that, and it is, that's cosmophysics, by the way. Anything is possible. Anything is possible. I know you're doing stuff, and I know you're doing well, and I know you lead with your heart. It's not enough. And I would like to say in closing, to all the conservatives and far-right humans on the planet that may be listening to this, that may have stumbled on the YouTube by accident, I want all of those humans at Fox News and the Tucker Carlsons and the Sean Hannitys and the Donald Trumps and the Caitlyn Jenners to watch my lips right now. Watch me. I want you to watch me, and I want you to listen really carefully with both ears, eyes wide open. I want you to listen to me very carefully and mark my words. We're not going anywhere. We're not going anywhere. Say it with me. We're not going anywhere. Louder. We're not going anywhere. Louder. We're not going anywhere. One more time. We're not going anywhere. The end of something is always the beginning of something else. You live in a fabulous, beautiful, glorious, fantastic time. You live in a time of possibilities that rain on you constantly. You are surrounded by faith, surrounded by history. You come from a family of revolution. That is the foundation from which you were born. You literally come from human beings who not only know how to picket, we know how to win. Spiritually, physically, and emotionally. With open hearts, with grace, with courage, with compassion, and always with a sense of glorious, divine righteousness. The end of something is always the beginning of something else, and that something else is you. Now get out and begin. Thank you very much for listening to me. Thank you. Thank you.